Hey friends, it's Gerald and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about Binance's peer-to-peer trading platform and how you can use the peer-to-peer platform to reduce your trading fee, increase the transaction fee speed, meaning to say that you can actually get your native currency like within the day, bam, really quickly. So I just tried it for Singapore dollars and it works brilliantly. I got my money in like 15 minutes, so the person immediately paid now to me, so I was really stoked to share this with you guys. I was a little bit hesitant to share this with you all in the beginning because I was worried of things like, is this safe, are there people that have gotten into trouble, yada yada yada. So I had to ask around my friends, learn about the rules, how it basically protects my safety, my security, my privacy, before I can kind of share this with you guys. So I did talk about it briefly in my previous video, so if you haven't already, you can check it out over here or here. So when it comes to the peer-to-peer trading platform, right, I think the first major question is it like safe? So I actually spoke to one of my friends who worked in Binance.sg and asked him about his opinions, and then we had this discussion, within the Mensa group, talking about Binance peer-to-peer. And one of my friends shared this story. So he got started a long time ago in crypto trading, and he basically tried to withdraw money from Binance peer-to-peer platform. And what happened was, very quickly, I think the police called him and basically his account was frozen. So what happened was that, so he was trying to he was trying to deposit money in. So he was paying, he was trying to withdraw money. So he was taking the Ethereum or Bitcoin out, Sing dollar out, and then paying the other person crypto, right? So what happened was that, so a scammer actually scammed this third person and get this third person to pay my friend cash. So victim paid my friend cash and my friend paid the scammer crypto. So that scammer got away with crypto and the victim basically lost the money. So what happened was there was a police investigation and my friend's bank account was essentially frozen for like, I don't know how long it was frozen for, but it was a very traumatic experience. So in the end, he was okay, but his money was safe, but the fact that it was a traumatic experience and that you are somewhat involved in a crime, right? So that was his sharing, and since then I was really spooked. I was like, okay, do I really want to venture into peer-to-peer trading? So I started to kind of dig a little bit deeper and deeper and deeper and kind of understand how it works, how it keeps you safe. So the good thing is, since those days, I think Binance has implemented a lot more know your customer checks, known as KYC checks, to really make sure that the person you're dealing with is legitimate. So one of the things that they implemented is that only authorized merchants can actually trade on the Binance platform. So, and then each person has some sort of credit rating. So they've implemented identity checks along the way, such that, like for Singapore, we do like a bank-to-bank transfer. The name of the seller must match the name of the bank account used. So what happens is that basically anything on peer-to-peer actually goes through like an escrow, and Binance is like intermediary. So Binance checks to make sure that the screenshot and the bank account that you use tallies with your own name, so that basically this minimizes fraudulent activity, right? And because there's so many more layers, it makes it a lot harder for scammers to try to make use of this platform to do illicit activities. Long story short, basically it's a lot safer now to use the peer-to-peer trading as compared to, like, I think 3-4 years ago when Binance was still relatively new or crypto was relatively new. So let's head over to my laptop and I'll show you how to actually sell your crypto for Singapore dollars and how I actually kind of buy some cryptos through the peer-to-peer platform. And it only took me a day. Alright, so let's begin. So I have 100 USDT that I want to withdraw to Singapore dollars. The first thing, go to P2P under trade, and here you see two options, P2P and the Express option. So Express doesn't rip you off, it just basically gets you all the best deals from P2P, whether you're buying or selling the cryptocurrency. So in this case, I'm selling my USDT for Singapore dollars. So when I checked, the first thing I noticed was that my balance was zero when I clearly had $100. So what happened? Basically, it turns out P2P is a separate wallet. I tried to transfer, but it didn't work. So I thought maybe it's the currency issue. So because I'm Singaporean, right? So I tried changing to SGD and nope, no difference. And not only that, I realized that there's this one guy that's desperately trying to buy USDT for $1.5, which is above valuation. So that's why I wanted to do it quickly. I tried to get it done, didn't work. So I had to transfer in. When I click on transfer, what happened was that it did not open in a new tab. So like it was an error basically. So then I was wondering, how do I actually get this done? So maybe I try click transfer, it would sell by itself, and then that's where I realized I actually need to do my KYC. I need to get my phone number as well as my identification verified. So I'm going to just fast forward and add my phone number in, and then we'll move on to the next step. Once done, head over to the P2P to try to transfer, and you should see another error still, and that's because your P2P wallet is still empty. So now if you click the transfer button, it should work. So it will redirect you to your wallet page, and then over here all you have to do is click on the transfer to transfer your money in. In my case, it's 100 USDT in. If you can't find it, it's under the wallet in the top right hand corner. Click on it, change to P2P, and you should find it. So in this case, make sure the direction is correct from your spot wallet to your P2P wallet. So click on max, in my case it's max, then confirm the transfer. Once you're done with the transfer, you should see the currency in your P2P wallet instead of your spot wallet. So go ahead over to the P2P section, click refresh, or just refresh the entire page, and you should see all your verification as well as the currency in your wallet. So the balance should show up. In this case, I just had to refresh again. It will show up in the sell section. So I'm trying to sell my USDT for 100 USDT for my Singapore dollars, and very quickly I realized something different, and that is the spot rate has changed. It is no longer 150, it's like 140 point. That's a $10 loss. Yeah, so that's how fast it can go. So if you check the details, I went to the ordinary P2P site, and I noticed under the sell section for my ETH, the 1.408 is exactly the best price that's listed. So the 1.5 is gone, like gone forever. So that is how the Express P2P actually works. So it saves you time, and if you see a good deal, take it quickly. So if you're waiting for a good deal, right, what I noticed is that you can actually do the refresh function. All you have to do is just head over to the right hand corner, click on the button refresh, and wait for a good deal. But chances are, unless the price of the token is rising rapidly, you don't actually see a good deal. I tried this for like a good half an hour. That $1.5 never came back. Yeah, so kind of sad. I couldn't do it quicker because I was recording. So because I was trying to record, I lost a good deal. But you know what? You can make it up by hitting that like button, and hopefully more people will watch, and the YouTube AdSense will cover the $10 loss that I've just lost. So there's a couple of things you need to take note. The first is the limit. In this case, the seller only wants to sell 200 to a maximum of 9,000 Singapore dollars at a rate of 1.408. So in my case, I'm only selling 100 USDT. If I try, immediately I'll see an error. So you need to take note of the limit that the seller is asking for. So if you go to Express, and this time around I try to sell again 100, you'll notice that initially it will show 1.4, but because I'm selling 100, the Express will automatically convert or choose the next best deal that suits my requirement. In this case, it's 1.365, right? So that's what the Express is giving me. So you can tell that Express is not cheating you, it's just giving you the best rates. So if you notice the change, that's why. So personally, I prefer to use the normal method rather than the Express method, because it allows you to see details, and you will see why later, especially when I'm buying. Alright, so I found a deal that's 1.363, no more 1.5, so I'm going to sell USDT, enter the details, but very quickly you realize you need to add a payment method for them to actually pay you the Singapore dollars. So in this case, in order for you to add a payment method, you can either click that and then it will redirect you to the payment method, or you can click on your face profile, click on your email, and it should be in the second tab on the left. So I will just pull up a screenshot so that you can see how it looks like. One thing to note when adding your bank account is to not put dashes in it, because I put a dash and I got an error. So this is how it looks like when you get an failed to add option. So make sure you remove the dashes. The next thing I'm going to do is to add a pay now, which is a mobile phone transfer or phone number to phone number transfer function within Singapore. So I'm going to add pay now, and in pay now, one of the problems you'll face is that where do you find the QR code of your pay now? So here's how you find your pay now code. For me, I use the OCBC Bank, so I use the Pay Anyone app. I go to the top right hand corner, click on the My Pay Now QR, screenshot this page, click on the image, basically I try to edit it and crop it down to the size that is required for the function. So it looks something like this. Did you also know you can add Google Pay as one of the payment methods? And what's really amazing is that when you pay someone through Google Pay, Google gives you a free scratch card. And we have received scratch card as big as like $30. So if you want, you can check the video up over here. I think it's $28. But basically free money on top of additional money just by using Google Pay at this point in time. So maybe the promotion, might end someday, but you get the idea. If you haven't downloaded Google Pay, use my code over here. It helps this channel out, so thank you so much. Finally, let's do the transfer proper. So head over to the P2P function, click on the sell page tab, because that's what I'm doing. I'm selling my 100 USDT. Find the right seller that meets the limit requirement. I click on sell USDT, max out my USDT, scroll to the bottom, select my preferred payment method. In my case, it's Pay Now Phone Transfer. Click on it, double confirm, sell my USDT, and voila. What happens is that the payment is now processing. After which you'll be redirected to the payment processing page, and there's a couple of things you want to take note. First is how much time does the seller has or the buyer have to make the transfer to you. So in this case, it's 30 minutes for Xia Zhixiang, and you can see there's a huge warning sign that Binance tells you. Basically, do not trust anyone. It could be scam, it could be threats. Make sure that the seller's name and the bank account transfer page name is correct, the sum is correct. In my case, I checked my own bank account just to be sure. So as you can see, once the sellers made the payment, very quickly, the gray button would change into an orange button. In this case, it took about 15 minutes. This means the seller has confirmed on their end that they have made the transfer. So wait for a minute, a screenshot is going to appear, and you can see live as it happens right now. Boop, there we go, it comes out. So I can double check from this Binance platform that the seller has made the transfer. But for me, I want to be extra safe. I'm going to go check my bank account right now to make sure that it's in my bank account. I'm super stoked right now. Ooh, excited. Beautiful. Received it. So as you can see, I received the money. Once I received it, I'm going to confirm that I have received the money and release the cryptos to the seller. So in this case, I'm going to release 100 USDT, and that's how you do the transfer. Again, you need to verify it. So I'm going to just fast forward just a couple of seconds so that you don't see my phone number. Click confirm, and you're done. The order is complete. Now let's very quickly run through how it's like using peer-to-peer on your mobile phone. So right now I'm in my mobile phone screen. In order for you to access peer-to-peer, what you need to do is press more, and under the trade section, you see peer-to-peer. Click on it, and you are at the Binance page. But right now, because there's system maintenance going on, so that's why I can't do the deal for you. And now the next question you need to know, or next thing you need to know, is how do you actually transfer money from your spot wallet to your peer-to-peer wallet. So go back to the home page, press wallet, go to peer-to-peer, which is I think the fourth tab, press transfer, then transfer. So you need to transfer from your spot wallet to your peer-to-peer wallet. So in this case, you can see I transferred ETH, and that's how it's done on the mobile phone. Basically, if you follow the web tutorial, the mobile phone is very similar. So now let's just run through really quickly how to buy cryptocurrency. So let's go peer-to-peer trading. I'm not going to use Express because, as we have seen, Express have failed me. If I try to buy BUSD with Express, $20 of BUSD. Try to buy, bam, no offer found. But in actuality, what I really want to buy is BNB. So BNB, try to buy. Nope, no matching offer. So therefore Express doesn't work, so I need to go to do things manually. So BNB, let's try to find like a $20 purchase up. The first person allows me to buy for this amount. Okay, so I just pay $20. I want BNB. This is what? Please WhatsApp me at this number once I have transferred. Sure. Payment time 15 minutes. Okay, no problem. Let me just buy BNB. Successfully place an order. So this is the page that will come up. Do not trust anyone. So his name is this. And right now I'm gonna so I'm gonna do the transfer on my phone right now. There we go. So I've transferred. What is next? So I've So he said a very specific instruction. Oops. So he gave a very specific instruction that let me see. Let me just open a new tab. Peer-to-peer. BNB. Sing dollars. So this was the guy that please WhatsApp him. So let me just WhatsApp him real quick. 83561311. Once I transferred. Thanks. So I open. Hi, I've transferred by BNB. There we go. That should do the trick. So let's see how long it takes. So we'll see in 12 minutes whether we get our money back. So for now, I'm just going to film the other part of the video. So as you can see, the rates of buying BNB is not good at all, like if for peer-to-peer. In fact, it's much better to just buy it off Binance SG, or we just go to the main trading platform, the advanced, BNB, BUSD. As you can see, one BNB is 509 US dollars. So if 509, it's also about 678 Sing dollars. So basically, point is that it is not that worth it to. Therefore, the person confirmed the order. Alright, there we go. The order has been confirmed by the other person. So that took about 10 minutes, but bear in mind the rate is not as good. So here's why. If we look at the Binance SG, to buy one BNB cost $680. What I paid for was like $750, and that was the best price. And if we were to go to Binance directly, BNB BUSD, the price is $510 US, and if we convert $510 US or $515 US, even it still only adds up to about 690-ish Singapore dollars. So therefore, what I found is that it is better to just deposit, to convert to US dollars and deposit through Binance, your United States dollars, and buy through the trading platform. And however, if you want to withdraw your money, actually it is quite good to do a peer-to-peer withdrawal because it's faster and you don't have to pay the $30 transaction fee. So okay, so now the order has been sent. Let's just very quickly go through my wallet, fiat and spot. So in order for you to find your money, you go to peer-to-peer over here. Then very quickly, once you click show, you can see right here, as you can see, $20 worth of BNB has been deposited in my account. So if you don't see it in your fiat and spot, don't panic. It's under the peer-to-peer escrow. So all you need to do is just transfer it back to your spot wallet. It comes at zero cost. So once you do that, then it will be zero here. But once you go to fiat and spot, now you see it over here as your spot wallet. So it's $15 US. That's about right, yeah? Now what if you want to post an ad so that you can determine what rates you want to get? Well, here's how you do it. Go to the right, click post new ad, then scroll down, try to find your currency. In my case, it's Singapore dollars, and what tokens you want to buy or sell. In this case, let's start with Ethereum, right? Because Ethereum is really popular. So then what happens is that they would give you your spot rate or your price. So then what you need to do is you have two ways of determining the price. The first is whether you want a fixed rate, so whatever price you want to set. Secondly, floating rate. So floating rate allows you to basically dynamically adjust your buy price or sell price according to the market price. So basically, this ensures that you always have a positive earnings from the market price. So that means theoretically, if you would have, let's say, 10% discount from the market rate, right? You buy Ethereum at 10% discount, you can immediately sell on Binance platform for 10% profit. But that being said, that means that you have to be very quick when it comes to selling or buying really quickly. So personally, I think floating rate is better because it gives you a margin of safety. Next thing is that when you try to press next, you would realize that you cannot actually post any ad because you need to become a verified merchant in order to do a peer-to-peer basically posting. So if you go to this side, you can see they launched their global peer-to-peer merchant program, and the reason being is that in the past there were a lot of scams, and also the success rates are very low. So that's why Binance wanted to improve the peer-to-peer security and experience. So that's why they created this merchant program. So to join, I think they have this Google sheet. Just scroll to the bottom, find your region. In my case, it's Asia, if I'm not wrong. I'm going to just show you very quickly how it's like. Scroll down. Ours is Singapore's under others. So go to others, click on the link, and very quickly you would be presented with like a Google sheet. I'm going to open a new tab, and you can see how it's like. So this is how it's like. When it comes to security, Binance have implemented several measures to keep your money safe. The first is that they verify all users that want to post on Binance. So as you can see, the measurement or the requirements to post is actually quite stringent, and most of the users I notice are probably merchants that trade regularly or buy and sell cryptos regularly for Binance. This means that your money is a lot safer because it's handled by a professional that basically buys and sells crypto on a regular basis, and they have been verified by the Binance team. The next thing Binance added is the T+1 withdrawal limit. Basically, whenever you buy or sell cryptos from Binance, the cryptos need to stay in your Binance wallet for a full 24 hours before you can transfer out, like for example to your MetaMask wallet. Lastly, they also return an extensive guide on how you can prevent your bank accounts from being frozen, like what my friend experienced, right? So the first is that after the seller places an order, you have the right to request for additional identity verification, including phone number through chat, and then you can check with the Binance platform to make sure that it is matching. And that's just one of the many tips they have in this guide. Right, so as always, when you're trying to buy and sell currencies, you always want to check the spreads to make sure that you're getting the best deal compared to like the US dollar. As you can see, if you're dealing with small sums, you may not get the best deal, and it also makes sense because if you want to do a bank transfer, you don't want to transfer like 20 bucks whenever someone makes a request. So it's quite kind of annoying from the merchant side. So like, it really made me interested to learn more about wanting to be authorized merchant or peer-to-peer merchant myself, because it sounds like a good deal. You can arbitrage and get free money, right? Not to mention all the discounts you get from trading on Binance when you increase your VIP level. So with that said, I hope you found this video useful. By the way, I know some of you guys have been asking me about yield farming, like how you get like thousands of APYs a year, how risky it is. So I want to kind of make sure that I got my due diligence done and share with you all the different kind of risks. And so far, very briefly, my portfolio made this amount of money, and it's quite fantastic, but there are a lot of downsides to this. So I will talk more about this in another video, and I hope to see you guys. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and take care, everyone. Peace. Oh, by the way, how do you like this new hair of mine? I kind of permed it, and it's my first time perming, so I don't know how it looks. What do you guys think? And more importantly, I got this for like 20 bucks. Do you want to know how I can get these kind of good deals? I was thinking of doing like a deal compilation, but budget videos don't always do well, so let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.